What up, Blockheads? Today we're going to be doing a review of the Xena disc lock alarm. So for those of you that are interested in basically kind of locking up your bike or taking an extra security measure when you have it parked in, say, like a parking garage on top of a parking garage like this, or wherever you live, if you have to like park it outside, this is a cool measure to have, cool thing to have. Basically, it's a disc brake lock, so it locks on to your disc right here. Whenever the bike moves, that disc moves, so basically this fits on and it won't be able to move at a certain point, so makes it a little more difficult if somebody's trying to take your bike. In addition, this also has a built-in alarm which goes off at 120 decibels, so it's pretty damn loud. A little part of the label thing's ripped off there from use. I've been using this thing for a good couple months, a while. And one of the questions that I do get a lot about it is, do I have like phantom alarms? Does it just go off whenever nobody's like actually touched the bike or if nobody's around the bike? I have had it go off a couple times that I've heard, but I think it's whenever the sun is like perfectly on it. Like from what I've heard, this thing has gone off maybe, I don't know, like 5 times whenever there's actually been nothing. But yeah, it is sensitive to movement, so you know, if you move the bike, it's gonna go off. So it is a pretty hefty lock, but it is like a stainless steel. It automatically arms whenever you lock it on, and has a lithium CR2 battery in it, so it's lasted a while. Like I said, I've had this thing for months and months and months and months. I pretty much use it all the time on the bike, and it's still good battery-wise. To unlock it, they're going to give you a key. You're going to put it in there. You're going to press in and twist to the right, and then basically that comes out just like that. You can see how that works. Now, whenever you're putting it on your brake, you want to find a way that you can basically put it on like that, or like down here, or up here. Basically what I do is whenever I lock it in, you got to get it into one of these channels, and I press it down against that. To lock it, you're going to press in and to the left. That's a motion you kind of get used to. So put it on there, press in, to the left, press it down, and it arms. So at this point, like I said, it's armed. Whenever you're taking it off of the bike, you have about 5 seconds to actually get it off. So what I do is I put the key in without trying to move it, and then at this point you're gonna get like a little bit of resistance. At this point I'm gonna grab the actual alarm, kind of wiggle it, pull it off, just like that. So it's free. If you don't get it within 5 beeps, the alarm will go off. Just so you guys can hear that. Locked into place. This is loud. So yeah, it's pretty damn loud and it goes on for a while. Definitely get the attention of people around if, you know, there's anybody around, but there isn't, so that's good, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's a pretty sturdy lock. It's basically made to where like you can't cut it off. Pretty tough, smooth surfaces. Now a lot of people will say to take this and to put it around your back. I've heard a lot of people doing that. The thing about that is though, it is a little more difficult. It is doable, but you have to basically get that like right around in there, and then at that point getting that key from like the other side, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So if you're really dedicated, I mean, if you're storing your bike long term, maybe throw it on the back. But what I do is I turn the handlebars, lock the steering column, right, it's locked. Then you're going to take your disc brake alarm, throw it on there, twist, turn, set it, and forget it. Now, a lot of people, whenever they use these things, say that they damage their bikes because they forget about them. So, if you buy one without an alarm, I highly recommend also buying a tether, which you can tether to the alarm and then run it up to your handlebars. So whenever you get on the bike, you know, okay, there's the tether, my lock is on, so you don't damage your bike. So people without the alarms built into them will say that they come up, they forget it's on there, they'll start it up and they'll start going, and then ends up coming around, hitting the brakes, the brake pads, ruining the caliper, or ruining the disc or the wheel or something. The cool thing with this one is I actually bought a tether to remind me that I used to put over the handlebars, but you don't need it because one, your handlebars are locked, right? So you have to unlock your handlebars. So whenever you take your key and you go to unlock them, and go like this, and you move the bike, right? So you see how it moves around like that? Well, the alarm's going to start going off. It's going to sense that movement. So yeah, it's just an extra step, an extra measure to keep somebody from stealing your bike. I've also heard criminals really don't like loud noises or stuff that draws attention to them, so this is loud and it draws attention. Now, if you guys are interested in that, I'm not being paid by this company, by Xena or anything like that, so I found out which one fit my bike by going to their website, which I'll post a link in the description. You guys can check that out below. If you want one for your bike, go look it up. I highly recommend it just because, you know, I use it all the time, and it's that extra little peace of mind whenever, you know, you have to park your bike somewhere. So, yeah, and I think it was like, I don't know, like 80 bucks or something. I can't even remember the price. It wasn't that expensive, but like I said, it's nice for the peace of mind. So, you guys check it out on Amazon. That's where I'll post up the link to. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on it, definitely let me know. Like I said, mine's been used for a while and it still seems to be going strong. Even if the battery runs out, it's still a lock, you know. Replacing the battery does seem to be a little tricky in these things. They give you a little tool that you have to stick in there and press that piece out, and then apparently this pops open. But I haven't had to do that yet, so we're not there yet. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions on it, let me know, and I will answer to the best of my knowledge. So the one that I have is the Xena XX15-SS stainless steel disc alarm. It was $80 on Prime, and yeah, this is a little tether that I bought with it as well that I don't really use. So basically the description of this is, Xena, it's an alarm disc lock, a powerful anti-theft alarm encased in a seriously strong lock, complete with double locking 14mm carbide reinforced locking pin and pick-proof, ice spray-proof key barrel, auto-arming, shock or motion sensitive 120 decibel alarm powered by a single long-life CR2 lithium battery for high performance in all weather conditions. Pretty awesome little piece of kit. If you want the fitting guide, go to that link right there, and they all come with a 1-year manufacturer warranty. So yeah, does it get my recommendation? I believe it does. If you guys have any experience with disc brake alarms or disc brake locks, post up below. Let me know your thoughts on y'all's experience with yours. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Definitely gonna try to review more products. I think I need to get like a more of a structure to it, but well, that is it for this episode. Thank you guys once again for all your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button down there. And if you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. To all the new subscribers, thank you guys. Welcome. I feel like I'm always saying that because y'all are subscribing at an awesome rate. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Also, by this video, t-shirts should now be available, I believe. If you guys have any design ideas on t-shirts, be sure to let me know, and I will try to design them up. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in, guys. Until next time, y'all ride safe, stay vigilant. Deuces.